Yeah, dear students, namaste everyone. So in this video, I'm going to explain about the topic that is types of charts. So in the previous videos, I have already explained about creating charts, changing chart type and components of charts, right? And from that lesson, charts in Excel 2016 lesson, the last topic that is types of charts. So with this topic, the lesson is going to be complete. So we see what type of charts we have. And we all of you know that already when we are creating charts, we have seen there are different types of charts like column chart, bar chart, pie chart, area chart, line chart, XY chart, scatter chart, right? There are many types of charts we have seen when we are creating charts. So first of all, here, the first one is column chart. If you observe in this column chart, the data series represents vertically. The data series represents vertically. And the categories are represented on x-axis. The categories represents on x-axis and the values represents on y-axis. So here is only the 3 points, that is data series represents vertically, categories represented on the y-axis and values represented on the y-axis, right? So the next one, that is bar chart. So in the bar chart, if you observe, the data series represents horizontally. It is quite opposite to column chart. And if you see, the categories are represented on y-axis and the values are represented on x-axis. It is quite opposite to column chart. So let's move to the next one, that is line chart. So if you observe, you see here the graph is displaying in the form of lines, right? And it is used to show trends over a period of time. It is used to show trends over a period of time, and it is used to connecting these dots to display trends of a data over a given period of time. It means as per the given data, the dots are going to display and it makes difference of the given data, right? And these all charts we are going to insert in the Excel sheet and we are going to clear these all points. Okay, let's move to the next one, that is pie chart. If you observe this pie chart, it is in the form of circle. It is in the form of circle where each sector shows the relative size of each value. It means when we are inserting pie chart, this pie chart displays only for individual student, for individual data. So how many students marks we have taken, those all the students marks are not going to be displayed on pie chart. Only for one individual student it is going to be display pie chart. Then what about other students? We have to take in another method to insert for all the students different types of pie charts. I will show you how to insert pie charts. This chart is useful when you want to emphasize your data. Okay, right. The next one is area chart. So in this area chart, you see these charts are based on the features of the line chart. Based on the features of the line chart, it basically emphasizes the area between the line and axis with the help of colors, textures, and pictures, right? So you can observe this area chart, right? It looks like a difference between the x-axis and the y-axis, right? And it is also looks like a line chart, right? Next, the last one is scatter chart. Or scatter chart is also called as a XY scatter plot charts or we can call as a bubble charts. It shows the correlation between the two sets of values. What does it mean? Correlation between the two sets of values. If you take more data like English, Hindi, Marathi, Math, Science, all subjects, if you select the data and if you choose this scatter chart or bubble chart, so it shows only for the two sets of values. It shows the graph only for the two subjects. So let's we check whether it is going to be display for two subjects. Let's we check these all charts and we will insert and we will observe in the Excel sheet. So this is the data here. And first I'm going to insert column chart. So now here column chart. So now you observe this is column chart. We know that. So data series represents vertically and the categories represents on x-axis and the values represent on y-axis. Next, I'm going to insert bar chart. So you see bar chart. So bar charts, the data series represents horizontally and the categories represents on y-axis and values represents on x-axis. It is quite opposite to column chart. Next one, line chart. You see here 2D line chart, 3D line chart, right? So let's we check one line chart. You see here, as per the given data, the dots are representing our the trends. We can call it as a trends. The trends displays over a period of time. Over a period of time means as per the given values. So here, if I change the data here, for example, 50, automatically that dots means the time over a period of time it is going to be change, right? Even if you change here 90, then automatically the graph is going to be changed, right? This is about line chart. The next one is area chart. So let's we take area chart. Which one we will take? Okay, this one we will take. So now you can take area chart. As I said, it is used to display the quantitative magnitude of the data graphically. It means these charts are based on the features of line charts. Based on the features of line charts. So these charts basically emphasize the area between the lines and the x-axis with the help of colors and the textures or pictures, etc. Okay, right. So the next one, the last one, I think so. So now the pie chart, we will see the pie chart. So here you see the pie chart. When I select pie chart, it is displayed only for the Raju. But here we have 3 students and 3 subjects. But here only for Raju, the data series is displayed. Then what about Kishore and what about Vasu? So now you can hide this. You can hide the student of this Raju and you can select and you can again insert pie chart. You can see for Kishore, it is inserted pie chart for Kishore, right? So let me delete this. Now, again, if you want to hide this, you can hide it. And now you can observe this automatically. It is showing for Vasu also. When I hide that data, it is automatically showing for the Vasu's data. So let me unhide of the students. So now here it is there already unhide. So now like that, when you take pie chart, it is going to be display only for one students. So that is why here I said it always shows only one data series. It is useful when you want to emphasize or significant element, right? Now, once again, we will try with this. So let me hide once again and let me select, go to insert and click on pie chart. Now you see only for Kishore it is showing. It means it is only shows only one data series for one student, right? So let me hide this also once again and let me take pie chart. It displays only for one student, right? Unhide. Right? So even if if many number of students are there, many number of subjects are, many number of students are there, even if you select, so it shows only for one one student pie chart. It displays only for one student pie chart. That is why here the point I have mentioned here, it always shows only one data series. Okay, right. This is about pie chart. Next, scatter chart, or we can call it as a, you can see here there is a scatter chart, or we can call it as a bubble chart. So as I said, in the bubble chart or scatter chart, it is also called as a scatter xy scatter plot chart, or we can call as a bubble chart. And on this bubble chart it shows only two set of values. You see here already three students are there, but here it is showing only for two students. So in scatter chart, it shows only two set of values. So that is why it shows the correlation between the two set of values, right? It displays only for two students. So hope you all of you understood these topics, that is types of charts. Thank you.